Whoops. Okay. Let's see what we could do here. Okay. It's Miss Yoga. Oh my. I think we should wait a little bit longer, and then I can trim the video. I'm going to try that. Okay, I'd like to read to you guys. As I spoke to you before, we read last time, the missing piece makes the big O. Today, same author, Shel Silverstein, who is so amazing. He's both the author and the illustrator. And another word for illustrator is the person who does all the artwork. So I know so many of you do such beautiful drawings, and I adore them, right? I love them, and you give me little notes. He did the same thing. So here's one I want to share with you today. This is a book that you can kind of pick any page. I could go like, oops, I just lost the picture I wanted to do. You can kind of go like this. I want to read this one. Look at this. This is called The Toy Eater. Let's look at the pictures. Can you see the toy eater? He's eating all those toys. It's golf clubs, and what else do you see? I see a whole bunch. I see a top. I see some paintbrushes, cool things. So you lay down and just relax. Take it easy. It's been a long day if you guys are doing schoolwork and maybe helping your family around the house, wherever you may be living right now. Whatever with the people that you're living with, you maybe have chores to do, like maybe you're making your bed, or maybe you bringing your dishes to the sink. You just never know. Okay, the toy eater. You don't have to pick up your toys, okay? You can leave them right there on the floor. So tonight, when the terrible toy eating Tuchel comes a tiptoeing in through the crack in the door, he'll crunch all your soldiers. He'll munch on your trucks. He'll chew your poor puppets to shreds, and he'll swallow your big wheel and slurp up your paints and bite off your dear dollies' heads. Then he'll wipe off his lips with the sails of your ship, and making a burpity burpy noise, he'll slither away. But hey, that's okay. You don't have to pick up your toys. Isn't that silly? You imagine if there was something like that, they would come in your room in the middle of the night and eat all of your toys. So if you really didn't want to put them away, they would just get eaten. Do you want your dolls? Do you want your little trucks? Do you want your little soldiers? Put them away. Clean up your room. First rule of the day. As soon as you get up in the morning, stretch. Appreciate every little thing in your life, like my family, the people who take care of me, and all that. And then you say, let me look around my room. How can I make my room look brand new? Oh, maybe I did it last night. Maybe last night before I went to sleep, I put all my toys away. But if I didn't, I can do it now. So you go ahead and look around your room. Do you have any cups away around? Do you have any sandwich wrappers? Do you have any napkins? Like, what do you got? Look away and make sure that you keep the room nice and clean. You know how we do in art? We put all of our toys, all of our supplies away. That's what we want to do in your house. We want to do the same thing. We want to, whenever we start an art class, we have everything where it belongs. So when we need it, we just go and get it. That's what I want you to do at home. Okay? Okay. I'm going to go see which is my next story. Here I go. Let's see. I'm going to make it, fan the book. Deanna makes a little hedgehog out of books. This is a very funny picture. Look what a great artist Shel Silverstein is. These are 2 poems over here. 2 little short stories or prose. I love the way he draws. He accentuates the features, like our noses. Look how long that guy's nose is, and look how long his feet are. Look at this guy's face. So funny, right? So he's taking his time, and one picture really doesn't even look like the other. So I'm going to read 2 of these. This is called Dentist Dan. That's the one if you go to the dentist. Let's see what he says about that. So we go to the dentist. Some of you are losing your teeth. And if you find them, you put them under your pillow, and then the good fairy comes along and gives you something special. Everybody has a different good fairy, and everybody gets left something different. We're all different. My children would get a quarter under their pillow. Some got a quarter. Sometimes they would get a really delicious, like, unusual piece of candy that the good fairy would bring. I don't know where she even got it from, but I've never seen anything like it. And then sometimes people get paper money, or maybe tickets to, or a gift certificate to go to like the pizza place or to get something delivered. Interesting, right? So let's read about Dentist Dan. What sound does Dentist Dan begin with? It blends with the D sound. D. Dad, D. Is that a D? On the top of the page, I think it is. It's a D, 2 Ds, a dentist and Dan. Here we go. Dentist Nan. Dentist, N. Dentist Nan, he's my man. I do go in each chance I can. He sicks me down on creams my teeth with maple syrup, tick and sweet. And 10 he filks my cavities with chocolate candy. I think he's the greatest dentist in the land. Let's hear 3 cheers for Dentist Nan. Pip, pip, hooray. Pip, pip, hooray. Pip, pip, hooray. Let's go to Dentist Nan do day. Oh my God, that is the silliest. How many teeth does he have? 1. So do you think he can really speak properly? I think we need our teeth. What happens when you lose your 2 front teeth? Sometimes people go, all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, because you can't even pronounce your teeth, because your teeth usually go behind the teeth, like t, right? So this poem it's about Dentist Dan, but we can't say Dentist Dan because the person reading the poem to us is missing all of his teeth. I'll read it again. Dentist Nan, he's my man. That's really Dentist Dan, he's my man. I go do him each chance I can. I go to him each chance I can. He shakes me with down and cleans my teeth. He sits me down and cleans my teeth with maple syrup, thick and sweet. With maple syrup, thick and sweet. And 10 he fix my cavities, and then he fills my cavities with chocolate candy. I think he's the greatest dentist in the land. With chocolate candy, I think he's the greatest dentist in the land. Let's hear 3 cheers for Dentist Nan. Let's hear 3 cheers for Dentist Dan. Hip, hip, hooray! 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 Let's go to Dentist Nan do day. Let's go to Dentist Dan today. I like that. Silly, right? Okay, the next one is called Keep and Count. Look at this, children. This book is so old that it came apart on the binding. I'm going to have to repair this. That makes me very sad. This is from my children, and they're very much older. Keep and Count. That's the guy sitting on the big jug. And you know what? We spoke last time about looking at pictures oftentimes tell us a little bit about what we see, right? What the story could be about, or what the passage could be about. In this case, let's go see. It looks like it says count or guess. So they're saying, can you count how many is a number, is inside? Could you count it, or could you guess it? It's a difference between counting, you're certain, or guessing, you're thinking it's about a certain number. Let's go see what this says. Keep and count. Professor Bakar keeps flies in a jar and asks, who can tell just how many there are? 'Cause whoever can count the exact right amount will get a new bike and electric guitar. So I start trying, the flies, they started flying. I get to 3,000,007, and then some little fly lady has one more fly baby, and I have to go back and start all over again. Oh my, look at his long list. Look how long, his list is so long that it goes to the other page. Look at his list. And it goes to Dentist Dan's page. It's such a long list, and it takes him a very long time to count. Okay, I'm going to do two more for you guys. I'm going to open up my book and go like this. And I'm going to stop right there. Oh, this is funny. It says foot repair. Let's see what this could be about. Look at some of the pictures on the floor. There's a hammer. Right? There's a spool of thread. Somebody sitting on a stool. And look at this big glue. Foot repair. So what does repair mean? If I said to you, your toy got broken, I'll say, don't worry, I'll repair it. What could that mean? Repair. That's right. It means to fix it, to make it better again. Very nice. You really are getting grown up so much. Foot repair. I walked so much, I wore down my feet. Do you know how weird that feels? I went to the cobbler. Aha, says he, you need new soles and heels. So he took some tacks and some thick new skin, and quick as quick could be, he stitched and clipped and he glued and he snipped and he shined them up for me. But when he said, $10, please, it's almost knocked me flat. $10 just for heels and soles? I could have bought new feet for that. Do you think that you could buy new feet? Or can we make nice to the ones that care for the ones we already have? Did you know that each foot has 26 bones in it? It's a lot of bones for one little piece of the body. After all, our arm is just one bone, our forearm. And where our muscle is just another one. Well, there's actually two here, the forearm. We have bones, right? Our skeleton is made up of bones, our collarbones, knock, knock. So there's 26 little tiny bones. If you touch your feet, you may feel these little tiny bones making up each toe and the foot itself. All right, one more, I promised. There I go. Let's say hello to Shell. Hey, Shell, what's up? What's up, Shell? Thank you for these wonderful, wonderful, beautiful little stories for the children and poetry and prose. You're very creative, and I thank you for helping my children and my family grow up on your wonderful words. This is called Remote a Dad. Remote. Like a remote control, like for your TV. It's just like a TV remote control, except that it works on fathers. You just push the thing that you want him to do, and he does it without a bother. You want him to dance? Push number 5. You want him to sing? Push 7. You want him to raise your allowance a bit? Well, you just simply push 11. You want him quiet? Just hit mute. 14 will make him cough. You want him to stop picking on you, yelling and telling you what to do, especially during Corona time, and stop bossing you for an hour or two? Just push power off. And look, there's the dad. And he's facing the remote control at the dad. Isn't that funny? There's the money, the dollar bills. Maybe he's backing off a little bit. So that's a lot of fun, and I thank you, Shell. Thank you, Shell. You're welcome. It was wonderful to see you guys again. So I look forward to seeing you again on Miss Yoga's Story Hour Power Hour. Okay? All right, you take good care. And if you want to be my email list, you let me know. All righty. Bye-bye. Have fun.